We build giant corporate and government entities powered by vast amounts of personal information and expect them to be transparent machines, making our lives safer and easier.
Journalism, the real reason PewDiePie was dropped from Disney. Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why Disney actually dropped PewDiePie from Maker Studios. Everybody reporting on the topic, of course, they were reporting right at the time, and they just couldn't quite see the forest for the trees. They contemplated, well, the Wall Street Journal did a hit piece on PewDiePie claiming that he was anti-Semitic, right? Disney is family friendly. Then YouTube said, we want family friendly content, and that's how you're going to be monetized. From now on, the only way to get monetized on the platform is to be family friendly. I'm here to tell you that's all a smokescreen. Well, Shakaama, what do you know that everybody else doesn't know? Well, I mentioned it in another video, but of course I didn't mention it directly and I didn't talk about it directly, but here is some investigative journalism. The only reason that PewDiePie was dropped by Disney, and it's the same reason that he was dropped from YouTube Red, and it's the same reason he lost millions of dollars in other deals where he was dropped, was PewDiePie is PewDiePie, and he has more views than all of the networks. I want to say combined, but I don't want to go that far. He has more views than any single network out there, right? You understand that the old guard, that is regular TV, that is including cable, so regular TV, including cable, is losing their shirt. PewDiePie is only gaining. He hit 50 million subscribers, and he's been, what is he? Is he at 56 million yet? He's only gaining. Shakaama, get to the point. What's the problem? YouTube is launching YouTube TV. What does that have to do with this? Well, if you can imagine, what they are doing is trying to distance themselves from YouTubers. And the reason that they're trying to distance themselves from YouTubers is because everybody involved in YouTube TV are the old guard, are the cable TV, is the regular network channels. That's who's going to be on YouTube TV. ABC, CBS, Fox, CNN, those are the people who are going to be on YouTube TV. So they were handed a bunch of money, millions of dollars, by these people, although YouTubers make them far more money. You know, they kind of screw us over. I know you say, "Oh, you're getting paid." They kind of screw us over, and they make a killing off of us. Now they've gone back to not being profitable. You know, YouTube was not profitable for a very long time. Huge website, didn't make money. Then the advertisers came and they started making money. Disney put millions of dollars into being on YouTube TV.
And now for something completely different.
How can I make this situation better? I'll do anything.
There's only one thing you can do at this point. You have to go back in time and kill Hitler.
I will kill Hitler. I can smell him already. All the bad Nazi jokes. I can smell the out of context. Here we go. Our first Nazi. Scumbag. Let's shoot him in the nuts. Nazi haircut? Oh.
And now for something completely different.
Nazi boss. What?
Hi, Felix. This is Ethan from PR. Can you keep shooting the Nazis in the balls?
Keep shooting the Nazis in the balls?
You're erasing all of the modern-day Nazis from the timeline. Keep it up.
That's helping.
Good work.
Got it.
That's right, Alan, and take a look at it live. We're here at Sproul Plaza. Take a look at this live. They've pulled back, torn down the barricades, and now they're shooting off firefighters into the theater where the Yiannopoulos is scheduled to speak. BlackRock showed up just a little while ago. I think you can see him in the background. We've got the police behind one set of barricades. You can take a look at the crowd. You see the ones with the face coverings and the sticks in the foreground. Behind them are the other demonstrators. The BlackRock people moved in just a couple of seconds ago, and we're trying to tear down the barriers, as you can see over there. And the question is, are they going to go for the... There we go.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Ooh, I never get tired of that.
Now, do you think CNN can be on YouTube TV with PewDiePie in place? Would anybody watch CNN on YouTube TV with PewDiePie in place? You're saying, oh, that's a completely demographic, but it's a big, huge chunk. Do you think possibly on YouTube TV, CNN would have child-friendly stuff? But children aren't going to watch child-friendly stuff from CNN. They're going to watch the edgy stuff from PewDiePie.
And that's why Hitler never had any babies.
Because PewDiePie, BuzzFeed recently did a review of PewDiePie. And as you can guess, that the women of BuzzFeed were all like, oh, I don't get it, blah, blah. Because they're all feminist, right?
I feel like I'm probably going to have like a seizure in a second. Like there's too much going on right now.
If there's any takeaway, these should not be used on animals. On PewDiePie though, probably okay.
Like an 11-year-old who had a lot of Mountain Dew is in the body of like a Swedish supermodel.
He screams a lot. Like that's not cute.
Sometimes he's funny, but like most of the time he's creepy, kind of. Like as a woman, he kind of creeps me out. Like I wonder what he would be like in the club.
Anytime to take down a man, that's what they're going to take. But all the men were like, oh, I get it.
Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Oh, shit!
He was flying through the air, screaming at the top of his lungs. And I have to admit, it's pretty... I find him charismatic.
He's very edgy, and he jokes around a lot. And he's very exciting. He's very energetic. It's infectious. You watch him and you're like, well, you can't just sit there and be bored and watch him because he's not a boring person. You might not be a fan, but you cannot deny his energy, the infectious nature of his energy, and how funny he is.
You can't be scared already. Whoa, okay, it's okay to be scared. I'm swimming around in a vagina. I'm swimming around in a vagina. I'm swimming around in a vagina. I try to eat a cookie pellet.
Now, do you think with PewDiePie completely in place, intact, that Disney can do what it does? Let me give you a juxtaposition. Wall Street Journal clearly took PewDiePie joke out of context. It was a joke. Everybody understands it was a joke. And PewDiePie immediately apologized for the joke. And then later even took down the video.
The media generally doesn't like us very much. Variety, for example, posted in 2013, if PewDiePie is YouTube's top talent, we are all doomed. That was sort of my introduction to the media. This is in 2013. And although I don't think I understood it at the time, I think what this article shows more than anything, old school media does not like internet personalities because they're scared of us. If there's anything I learned about the media from being a public figure is how they blatantly misrepresent people for their own personal gain.
You are fake news.
Even viciously attack people just to further themselves. My intention was just to show how stupid the website is and how far you can push it by paying $5. I'm sorry for the words that I used, as I know they offended people, and I admit that the joke itself went too far. I do strongly believe that you can joke about anything, but I also believe that there's a right way and not the best way to joke about things, and I love to push boundaries, but I would consider myself a rookie comedian.
In other news, iDubbbz TV is with Maker Studio. iDubbbz TV is far edgier, far more racist, far more anti-Semitic, far more anti-black than PewDiePie ever was. And he's still with Disney. And he has 4 million subscribers. He's not a small fry. What is it about PewDiePie? PewDiePie puts out 2 videos a day and he gets more views than any channel network. Their entire daily output. They do not have the audience that PewDiePie has, even regardless of the ages. I guarantee you there are 30-year-olds. There might be even a couple of 30-something-year-old black people watching his watching his videos. I'm not mentioning any names. So, Disney cannot have PewDiePie in place. CNN cannot have PewDiePie in place. ABC, CBS, NBC cannot have PewDiePie in place. So YouTube devised this plan to take him out completely. He was even dropped from YouTube Red, where people actually pay money to see PewDiePie. And the whole idea is with YouTube Red, if you don't understand it, is it's a pie. So you pay for YouTube Red, and whomever you watch gets a portion of your payment, right? That's how they divide it up. How much of the pie do you think PewDiePie exclusive videos on YouTube Red were getting? Would you care to guess a vast amount? Now, how is it that they can drop this guy who literally people signed up to YouTube Red just to get his exclusive content on there? Now, why on earth would they drop him? That is not a business decision. That's something far over and above a business decision. For Disney, it was a business decision, but it's not a business decision, qua business decision by the numbers. It's what you're going to be doing in the future that you're thinking about, you're not thinking about. But what's crazy is that's risky. Dropping PewDiePie from Maker Studios, that's not business. In place of a projected possible thing called YouTube TV, which will not have YouTubers on it. Oh, they say they have YouTube exclusive movies, but they're not going to have YouTubers on it. Those are scripted things that the YouTubers simply show up as cameos to lend their face and their brand to the movie. Anyway, it's all going to be Get Out part 50 on there. That's all it's going to be. Over and over and over. And that is why the real reason that Disney dropped PewDiePie. Thank you for watching. Please thumbs up the video. I can only survive by you thumbsing up the video. Thank you.